Now the next step is to provide the store to the entire application. And to do that, we have the provider component, which is of React Redux. As per the official documentation, the provider component makes the Redux store available to any nested components that need to access the Redux store. So this provider component we will wrap around the app component. If you want to provide the store to few components, you can wrap around only those components. But we will be wrapping it around the entire app. That is at the highest level, and that we will do inside the index.js of our application. The provider component takes the store attribute where we have to pass the global store object we created. So let's go to the coding. I'll open the index.js, and here I'm going to import the provider component, and that I'm going to wrap around the app. You can see that the provider is imported from React Redux. The next thing, we need to pass the store here. So I can say store. So I'm going to import this store from the respective path. And now this store I'm going to pass as an attribute with the store. So now we are done with the configuration of the provider. So by doing this, we have just made sure that the store is available to all the components. But to get access to data pieces, we will again use the hooks or the connect method to get the data at the components level. And that is going to be our next step. Let's talk about relative questions. The first question is explain the provider component usage. So this is the syntax of writing the provider. And we use this provider to make the store object available to the entire application or the components which you wrap around the provider. Here in this syntax, you see that provider is wrapped around the app. That means all the nested components under app will have this store available. The second question is it essential to put provider inside index.js? Well, absolutely not. Index.js is the highest level. That's where the app is rendered. So we prefer index.js. You may put it wherever you want to, provided you follow the whole concept of making it global. So it's your choice where you put it, but generally we see that provider component placed inside the index.js, that is at the highest level.